This makes me on 13, and today I have peanut M&Ms and some fruit snacks. The last candy video I made was with my old camera, and it's kind of blurry. Every time I take a Starburst, it's very blurry, but it doesn't really matter because it's mostly about the sounds anyway. And that's another video that gets a lot of weirdos. As some of you know, I had to disable the comments for the Burger King video because it was just getting to be too much. Like I've said before, my YouTube account is I linked it to the email on my phone, so I pretty much see everything, like all the comments, who subscribes to me, profile comments, and it was just like the last couple of days I just kept getting a lot of stupid comments, so I just figured I'd disable it for a while. And I know that somebody told me they were upset about it, but I may allow them again soon, but I'm gonna start eating this. On the soft-spoken video, I said that you guys could send me some questions, and not many of you did. But there's some questions that people sent. They wrote it in the comments, and one of them was, how many family members do you have, and what are their names? Well, I have my brother, who is 15. His name is Anthony. I've said that in another one, I think in the family video that we made. My sister is 16. Her name is Michelle. I have a stepsister who is 23. I think she just turned 23. Her name is Iris. And she has my nephew. His name is Jacob. And they're my parents. And I'm not going to say their names. I asked my brothers and sisters for permission. Well, Michelle made the video with me last time, the raspberry video. She's been a little busy. She's been taking she actually took her SATs yesterday. And she got her driver's license. I think it was like Thursday or Wednesday. No, it was Thursday. But it's just her junior license. Since she's 16, she won't get a real license till I think when she turns 17 or 18. I'm not sure. I have to ask her. She took driver's ed, just like I did. My mom made sure that Somebody asked, when did you discover you loved ASMR? Well, I never really knew what it was until recently, until I started this channel, what ASMR was. I just know that growing up, I loved that sound and it made me feel so relaxed. And I used to get like goosebumps and like tingles. I think like a lot of you get the head tingles, and it leads to my back and this is my sides. Some people I think get them like in their down their leg. I don't get that. I just get them the feeling usually in my head, and it's usually when I'm like relaxed and really tired. And if somebody's chewing something like crunchy, like fried, or it could be chips or hard candy or whatever, but I usually like the after sound when they make with their mouth. Like a video that I really enjoy listening to, excuse me, is an 8 Whispers chips video, because he makes this sound after each chip. It's just so relaxing to me. So I think I loved ASMR as soon as I felt it. And it kind of just happened accidentally that I found this group of people that enjoyed the same sound, and I didn't feel like a weirdo anymore. And the first person that I ever saw was an 8 Whisper, and I think he was the one that started the whole eating whisper thing. He was the first one that I know of that made an eating whisper, unless somebody else tells me otherwise. Ever since then, when his subscribers started first heard the pizza whisper video, I was only making eating sounds, and then they started requesting that I whisper and eat, and that was the sushi whisper was my first video that I made like this, and it happened to be pretty popular, so that's why I keep doing it. If you could make a whisper video, only more with any food, what would you choose? Well, I mean, I already kind of do that. I already choose what I want to eat and whisper it with, but only more with any food. Sometimes it's hard because I get requests, but then I don't know if the person prefers whisper or just eating sounds. So actually, if you're gonna request something, just let me know if you rather listen to it without the whisper. But then it gets complicated because I've noticed that there's a lot of people that request whispering with the eating. And I was talking to LJ, and he says that his subscribers usually request the eating sounds. I don't mind making either or. For me, I had to get used to the whispering because I just enjoyed the eating sounds, and sometimes I still do because I focus too much on what they're saying. But lately, I've been actually liking a whisper. I've just become used to it now. So sometimes when I listen to just the eating, I kind of miss it. And a video that I've been listening to a lot is like I've said, the hard-boiled candy and wafers that the Real Vegan Police makes. That he made. For some strange reason, I find the voices of men more, I'm not even gonna say relaxed, relaxing. It just triggers my ASMR more. I don't know if it's because they eat in a rougher way than women. I don't know what it is, but I just find it more relaxing. And I didn't get any more, really more. Well, there's one more. What was the darkest point in your life at this point? Well, I would have to say that the darkest point in my life happened about 2 years ago when the block that I live on had a blackout and we couldn't find flashlights. So we chilled in the dark for like a good hour and a half. Fun times. Drinking out of my famous Christmas cup. It's so weird. We only have like, mostly have Christmas mugs and Christmas cups. It's like, why do they only buy cups during Christmas time? I don't get it. And last night I came home kind of early from a night out. It was one of my best friend's birthday, and we had planned to go into New York City and go to this like really cool club that plays 80s and 90s music. But she wasn't feeling so good, so she decided not to because of the whole journey coming back after you've had a few drinks. That happened on my birthday. It was insane. I'm not even gonna get into that, but it was crazy. But anyway, we ended up going out and watching a few. We like to watch cover bands, and the first place that we went to, I didn't really like that cover band. It was Cinco de Mayo, so it was like this Mexican restaurant, and they had closed the parking lot, and they had like stands, like they were selling margaritas and I forget what other drinks, and the other stand they were selling like tacos and nachos with guacamole and all that stuff. And then they had a live cover band. It was like an older band. They were singing older music, but it was still fun. It was like I don't even know older kind of songs, but and then they would switch it on with like club music. So then we went to another bar that usually has good cover bands, and the band last night was so good. The girl had a really great voice. So I came home kind of early, and I wasn't feeling tired. So that's why I made the typing video and the reading video. A couple of people actually this past week, I requested a typing video. And I forgot that I wanted to make one. But, I don't know, just, unless you remind me, I usually follow the eating request. And it's crazy, like, how some people freak out because it's not like an eating sounds video, or it's different from what they always expect. But if you don't like that video, it's okay. I will be posting other videos that I'm sure you will like. But I like to, you know, make videos for some subscribers that like a little bit of everything. For me, typing isn't a trigger. So I don't go looking for typing videos. Gum chewing, sometimes. Not really. And I don't really like the role playing, whispering, because I don't find it relaxing for me. So I don't really venture out into the whisper community. I know there's a lot of big names out there, and they're great. They have like this thing about them. They know what they're doing, and they're so like popular. But it's not like I sometimes watch just out of curiosity, but it doesn't do anything for me when it comes to ASMR triggers. And I'm gonna eat some of these and we'll see how that goes. Grape. I would say this is a raspberry. I don't know. I have no idea. Peach. Apricot. Strawberry. And an orange, of course. I'm not usually one to get sensitive teeth when eating sweet stuff or cold stuff, but for some reason these sometimes hurt my teeth. My friend just had a baby and she sent me a picture just now. It's so freaking cute. a review class in the afternoon. On Thursday, I have a final. Next week, I have the day of my final for one of my classes. I have a paper due, and then my math final on the same day. But it's like now I have more space in between my classes and stuff, so I just have to focus on, like tomorrow I'm gonna focus my day on math. I have to do a lot of math work. And then I have to meet up with a group of friends that wanted to study together for my cross-cultural class. And then for the other class, I have to get cracking on that paper. And then I'm done for the semester. And then I'm gonna dive in a pool of liquor. I'm just kidding. I just got another question, like, what does my wrist say? Strength. I went and saw the Avengers then on Friday with my brother. I wasn't planning on watching it opening day, but when my brother got home from school, he's like, asked me about it, and he said that his friends asked him to go. And I told him that he could go with his friends. And he said, no way, we had this planned. So that was cute. So I told him that if he wanted to see it, we had to go like early, like an early showing, like 6:30. So we left at like 5. We got there and there was like a line already. But oh my god, it was so cool. I love those type of movies. And I have to say, the Hulk was like awesome. He was the best. And then Iron Man, of course, he's so funny. But it was just such a cool movie. And at first I was like a little thrown off that Ed Norton wasn't gonna reprise his role as the Hulk. But who cares? Plus I really like Mark Ruffalo. I like his movies. And he did a great job. So it was fun and exciting. I want to go see it again.